Welcome everyone to another video. In this video, I'm going to be highlighting a Pokemon I'm strongly considering to adding my team. And that is a really deadly attacker, but it also has its weaknesses and vulnerabilities. So you have to use it carefully. So the Pokemon I'm going to talk about here is Froslass. Let's go to Twilight Cup. You'll see it's ranked number 35. So it's not really that ranked heavily on PvPoke, but it is certainly a deadly Pokemon. And it's deadly for a couple reasons. One is that its ice ghost typing is a double-edged sword. So it's going to be weak to Flamethrower, for example. It's going to be weak to Crunch, Foul Play, those type of moves, Dark Pulse. But it's also going to resist poison because of its ghost typing. And then as well, Powder Snow is a very energy efficient move. So it's going to charge up Avalanche, which is a very energy efficient charge move. So you're talking about a move that generates energy very quickly and a move that is very strong given the amount of energy it deals. As well, it has access to Shadow Ball to deal with all those Pokemon that are going to resist Shadow Ball Avalanche as well. So if we go into some battles, this is how quick it is. So when people think of like very quick to charge moves, people think Toxicroak. And if you go here, you'll see that it actually does Avalanche at the same time as Mud Bomb. And then as well, you'll see that Avalanche does 101 damage. It like just absolutely devastates Toxicroak. And you'll see here that Mud Bomb only does 46 damage. And you'll see that each counter only does 5 damage. And the reason why that's such a huge advantage is that Froslass ghost typing double resists fighting moves and then single resist ghost moves. So what you can do conceivably is actually do 11 Powder Snow and then build up the energy, then hit it with an Avalanche. That way you've built up enough energy. By the time it switches into the second Pokemon, it's able to then do an Avalanche almost immediately, which is a really huge advantage. And you're only gonna lose like well, after this Mud Bomb, you're gonna have like 20 HP left, but that should be enough that nothing immediately will knock it out. So that's one way. And it has like a lot of it has favorable. It's one of the meta Toxicroak counters, but it's also really good against other Toxicroak counters. So for example, Golbat with Wing Attack and Poison Fang, for example, it beats it quite handily. And you'll see that Avalanche does, again, an abnormal amount of damage, 126. So it only takes 2 Powder Snows to beat a Golbat and plus an Avalanche. And then the other one here is a Venomoth. You'll see here it beats Venomoth quite handily. Obviously, Confusion. Let's even put Poison Fang on it since that's what some people like to run. You'll see that it beats it quite handily when it doesn't have Psychic. It beats even worse. Its toughest counter is going to be things like Sableye, where Shadow Claw is going to be super effective. You'll see here, even with the Avalanche, it only does 75 damage, and then the Foul Play does 96 damage. So that's something you have to be wary about. But overall, really strong Pokemon, something I really highly consider that you include as part of your team. And then let's move on to the battle portion, and then hopefully you guys enjoy it. Welcome to the battle portion of the video. Here I'm going to get C Pawn. I think that's how Chris told me to pronounce his in-game name. Could be wrong. And as you know in the first half of the video, I'm going to be highlighting using Froslass in the battle. And Froslass is like a double-edged sword. It's very frail, can die very easily, but can also faint a bajillion Pokemon, as you'll see in these battles. We could do 3 battles here. So here, Quillfish versus Skuntank, a standard matchup. Slightly favors Quillfish over Skuntank. So you're going to shield here. And then I'm going to get a Crunch off here. Great. And boom. Okay, and then I'm going to make a switch here. The switch is not that favorable to me. I guess it prevents my Skuntank from fainting. And then as well, it gets a few shots off here. he's gonna come with Skunk Tank. Skunk Tank is a good hard counter to Venomoth. Silverwind does quite a bit of damage, as you're gonna see here. But Confusion is single resisted here, so it's not gonna do a ton of damage. And then he's gonna feint me here regardless. So I actually no, I shield here. I shield here because I think I can feint him. I don't know why. I think so. Yeah, I guess that's why it was. So I guess that's why I shielded. Okay, great. And then I'm gonna hit whatever's coming in with Silverwind, which is fine here. It's gonna resist it, not do a ton of damage, but at least get a few shots in. Great. Okay, awesome. And then I'm gonna come in with, I believe, Froslass. Let's see here. Froslass, because I know he can survive a Silverwind, which is what he's going to do pretty soon. Yep, so here comes the Silverwind. So I know Silverwind is coming. Confusion hurts, but it doesn't hurt a ton, so I'm going to load up just because I don't know what his last Pokemon is. So I'm going to feint it with just there, and then I should be able to do a bunch of avalanches here. So let's see here. Quillfish, feint it. It's like within avalanche striking range anyways, so here I'm gonna do another avalanche and then feint it there. So good first match. You'll see like how quickly avalanche generates how much damage avalanche does and how quickly it gets filled up by powdered snow. So really awesome moveset combination there. So let's see what is next. So I'm gonna use this Toxicroak Froslass combination here. So let's see what he starts with. Okay, let's see here. He is starting with Sableye. Sableye does single resist counter. So here I know that since it's the same turn, there's no way it's Power Gem. It's going to be Foul Play or Shadow Sneak. So, and I resist it. So, not too much point in shielding it there, even though it does like a decent amount of damage. So you go. We're like about even here. So, gonna get off this Mud Bomb. Nope, I'm not. It's gonna feint me. So I don't want my Froslass to get hit by Foul Play because it'll basically get feinted, almost feinted there. So Skunk Tank is going to resist single resist because it's dark typing. So like not too bad a position here. So I'm gonna hit it with Crunch here. Crunch. Okay, good. And then I think I shield here because I'm going to get off another Crunch. And then let's see what happens here. I'm definitely not going to get off another Crunch after this, but let's see what I do. I was debating here, am I going to get to it? Am I going to get to it? Am I going to get to it? No, I'm not. So I'm left with one shield left and not a ton of health. So I don't know what I do here. I shield up. I shield up because he has no shield left. And then I'm going to hit it with a... No, wow, okay. Loaded up on those Aqua Tails. So I'm going to get hit by this Aqua Tail, which is fine. Now I know that it can't do an Aqua Tail for a little bit, so I'm going to load up a little bit and hope that it's enough. We'll see. So there you go. Let's see what comes in. Hopefully, like a Golbat. Nope, Skunk Tank. Skunk Tank is not that great for me. I do resist Poison Jab, which is good. You'll see Avalanche does quite a bit, but it's like decently fast at charging moves. I think he had like Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower. I think he was going for Flamethrower. He could just went for Sludge Bomb and finished me off. So I was a little bit fortunate there. But you'll see how quickly it actually charged up the charge moves. So, of course, if you're watching, you should definitely just go for Sludge Bomb. Even though I resist, it's still going to KO it. If you don't know what the energy requirement is for Sludge Bomb, it's been so long since I used it. Let's see here. Sludge Bomb. And we're going to go into round 3. I'm just looking at this up here. Sludge Bomb is 50. Okay, is that that's more than Crunch, right? Crunch is 45 and Flamethrower is 60. 50. So actually couldn't get off either one. So that's why I prefer Crunch over Sludge Bomb. It's like lower energy requirement than or is it 55? Actually, I think it's 55 for Flamethrower and 50 for Sludge Bomb. Anyway, someone will correct me anyway. So here I come with Toxicroak, and then well, if you're gonna leave with Toxicroak, you had to have like an anti-Toxicroak counter, which Froslass serves well in. Unless you go up against our Froslass, then you're kind of done for. So here, I'm gonna hit again with an Avalanche. Avalanche is so devastating. And then he's gonna shield. I'm gonna shield here, and then for sure, because of Powdered Snow and the low energy requirement for Avalanche, I'm gonna get off this Avalanche way before him, and I should be able to feint his skunk tank. Boom. Bye-bye, Skunk Tank. Okay, awesome. Let's see what comes next. And you'll see here, I'm like 4 Powder Snows away from 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, I guess 5. Gonna get one more Avalanche off, even though I have like almost no health left. And you'll see like, it just does so much damage. And it feints me there, okay, which is fine. I'm gonna bring in my Skunk Tank. Skunk Tank will be able to... well, Silver will actually do a decent amount of damage, so it's probably a good shield by me. And then I'm going to load up here, and Confusion's not going to do that much damage to Skunk Tank. Skunk Tank is a tank, after all. And then I'm going to hit it with a Flamethrower here. I think it's like, he's like basically loaded up with Mud Bomb here. So he should be able to do Mud Bomb right away. Great, as expected. Feint me here, and then I should basically be able to feint him with I think I get the Mud Bomb, but I think I just feinted with counters. He would actually get the Mud Bomb off first, or I don't know what the residual energy is. But anyways, good battles. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You'll see how crazy Froslass is. If you used it, let me know in the comment section below. Good luck in your tournaments. I'll see everyone in the next video.